it's exciting for every program. You know, you've got 8 schools being represented inside, and all 8 feels like that they could end up being the title contender this year, you know, and win the thing. It's just everything's new. Players are new. Got a few players carried over from last year, but it's just a new beginning.
Now, obviously, I mean, you guys have a new offensive coordinator in Brian Volk. Talk a little bit about what you expect from the offense this season and any changes you might have.
Well, I think you're going to see a few wrinkles here and there. Obviously, when you bring a new guy in, because Brian's a very experienced football coach and brings a lot of great ideas in, and you know, it's you still have to be able to run the football. You still have to secure the football. So some of the things just go with the old football, that there's certain things you have to be able to do to be successful on offense, and we're going to still emphasize those things.
Now, what do you expect to be some of the strengths of your team this year?
Well, I think our secondary is very strong. I think we're strong up front with our defensive line. You know, quarterback position, we've got 2 guys there that have proven themselves and are very capable. Running backs, I think we've got a little bit more depth than what we've had maybe in the past, and I really like our receiving core, along with the tight ends. Probably the weaknesses right now would be our offensive line, where we're a little bit more inexperienced, and then also on defense, our linebacking core.
Obviously, you got Cody Harris coming back at quarterback. Great season last year. And you mentioned receivers. He's going to have to find maybe a couple different targets this year.
He's going to have to find a couple different targets, but I felt like in the spring we had a few guys step up and really grew and really learned the system and really started to peak a little bit as receivers.
One of the spots maybe to watch this year, a lot of turnover, is linebackers. You got 3 new linebacking starters coming in this year. What do you expect to see there?
Well, that's the question mark, and I think right now, defensively, that would be the area that you're going to have to watch to find out how they grow and how they come along, and if they end up being PSAC caliber football players for us, we can have a very good year on defense.
Now, today it was revealed that Edinboro has been picked in the preseason coaches poll 4th in the PSAC West. Do you think you guys will take that as a bit of a motivator this year?
You know, I think it's like any year. Some years you're picked first and you use that as a motivator, and sometimes you're picked 6th or 7th and you use that as a motivator. So, you know, the bottom line, we have to go in. We've got to have a great camp. We've got to stay fresh. We've got to grow, and all that will work itself out in the end.